Another day, another abyss clear. And today I'm feeling lazy, so I think I'm gonna be using some good teams on both halves. I feel like I haven't used Novilette in a while. And yeah, maybe I get to stun the boss as well. So that would be pretty cool if I actually manage to do that. I need Cryo, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put Silali. And if I want to get like 3 stacks on his passive, I would want to put, I guess, something like this. I feel like I haven't played the Nilubloom in like so long, because they keep putting enemies that are just kind of inconvenient to play Nilubloom. And the fact that I don't have Nahida makes me want to play it less, usually. I've never even like really understood if there is a proper rotation to this team, because I don't use any character with like full EM, I just kind of... hopefully it won't be too hard. I'm not using Favonius on Singcho right now, because I switched it on someone else, I think. The fact that she's in the group is quite annoying, I'll be honest. But... oh well. She's gonna die anyways, right? No! Frozen! Didn't want to get frozen. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about the fact that I think Genshin is finally moving into, like, its nostalgia phase. Like, I'm starting to feel like people are starting to look back at stuff and just appreciate it more, just because, you know, just because it's like a memory rather than the present. I feel like people are being extremely negative about Nellen. That's something that's like, you know, it's apparent. Like, it's not even something I have to point out. Everyone seems to be complaining about this and that and blah blah blah. And the funniest thing is that they actually throw stuff like past stuff that they did in the game, like let's say Fontaine, right? I always see Fontaine being brought up specifically, but like even some other people like try to bring up like past stuff like Sumru, Inazuma, even the very like early stages of the game, like, you know, Mondstadt and Liyue and shit, and just trying to spin it around as if the game was much better back then. And it got worse over time. It's like, you guys are on crack, cocaine, bro. Like, there's no way you actually think that the game got worse. Everything that the game has done has been an improvement, and every single step of the way to where we are right now, Natlan, has been met with the same amount of like negativity that people are like now, and people are now making it seem like they, you know, oh, like these updates, we like them all along. But in reality, like every single one of these updates was met with the insane, not criticism, but like very like just toxic behavior just from the community. It's like Fontaine specifically, since it's so near and dear to my heart. Like, I've seen all the criticisms and the not so criticizing, more like shitting on Fontaine that was happening when Fontaine was getting released. I will admit it wasn't as much as it was for other regions. I feel like Fontaine was like the most well-received region that they've released, but it was still there. Like, I still remember how much people were actually fucking mad at Furina, just like how annoying her character is and whatnot. Worst Archon, and even kit-wise, she was getting doom posted before she came out. Like, there are some videos out there that you can see for yourself that people were doing it. Like, I think Flip made a video about, like, the Doom posters when it comes to Furina. It's like, these videos just serve as testament of what actually happened. And people are now gaslighting you into thinking that, like, no. We liked Fontaine all along. It's like, bro, you guys were out there shitting on Fontaine when it was coming out, when stuff was coming out, and, like, every single step of the way. Like, Emily was insanely trash-talked from all aspects, from her kit to her design, to everything about her. Siegewind was also, like, met with the insane negativity, right? And I'm going with the last ones because I'm trying to go in order. Chlorinde had, like, a bunch of people fuming because, oh my god, God forbid she's wearing a buttoned-up shirt and a pencil skirt. God damn, that is way too fan service, guys. Come on, not in my Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact, the host of characters like Mona and Rosaria. But apparently, it just got more fan service over time, according to these people. Like, you guys are fucking stupid. Anyways, got a little mad there. Because I like to get mad. I don't know why. I just wonder if it's, like, something normal. or if it's actually just bad for my health, but it's like, I like to go on these, like, passionate rants. You know, it's just something about me. I just really like doing that. And sometimes I get misunderstood into thinking that, you know, like I'm actually feeling really bad about it. But it's not. It's actually the opposite. I think there's also like some... how do you say it in English? Therapeutic aspect to it? To just like releasing the kind of like bad thoughts you have, right? I think it's good for me, isn't it? Also, someone asked me, what is my accent? Where am I from? I am Italian. I am, let me say something only an Italian will be able to say. Spaghetti. I don't know, man. Anyways, did I miss this ultimate? I didn't, thank God. Oh my god, that was like so close to being a miss. Okay, I get to not dodge because of Silali's shield, but I don't think it can tank like 3 shockwaves. I think 2, yeah, 2 and then it's broken. Yeah, I thought so. And I also don't get to stun the boss because I kill him way too fast. I know that first half took me so long. It's just that I was like more focused on what I was saying. Oh my god, am I? No, please, please. I was about to say that this second half is gonna carry anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was way too close. I'm getting a little too comfortable just because my second team is OP. I just want to say that the first team is worth it, and if played properly, it clears very well. I'm just not focused. What was I saying anyways? I was talking about Genshin's negativity, right? What the fuck is happening with my Google Chrome? The 4.x patches, and now I'm all tabbed, that's why I'm not playing the game. The 4.0, 4.1 until 4.2 were met with this insane negativity about Freena, about being the worst Archon, she's so fucking annoying and obnoxious, blah blah blah. A bunch of shit like that, alright? 4.2 came around, a bunch of people were turned, right? Because they didn't expect the kind of development that Freena got. Okay, like that's fine. And then we have 4.3 and 4.4. I'm gonna lump them in together because the time period is the same, which is around January. It's December/January, the time in which they announced that Dr. Ratio will be given for free on Honkai Star Rail. So 4.3, 4.4 were just the whole period in which Genshin could never started. Toxic bullshit. That's not even true because Honkai Star Rail has always had the red flags that landed it in the shitty spot in which it is today, right? I'm gonna put like some artwork on the screen, so hopefully to re-evoke the memories for you guys as well. 4.5 was called a filler patch, which I get, it was boring as shit, and I'm not gonna defend it. 4.6 was fine. I don't really remember anything from 4.6. So every time you would be positive about Genshin, you just get shut down into Honkai Star Rail better, and Genshin Impact shit because of this and that, and just a bunch of toxic stuff like that. And that was the wonders of 4.x patches, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8. They've just been like a very toxic time to be around. If I remember correctly, 4.4 specifically was even the patch in which Doro44 made a video, like reaction to the patches, saying that he was excited for it and got a shit ton of harassment from it. Imagine getting harassed because you're excited for a patch. The game will have haters and lovers, you know, as always, and Alan isn't any different. But people are acting a little differently, acting like this is the worst time ever, and Genshin used to be so much better. For the silent people out there that are just enjoying Natlan, I'm just letting y'all know, this is somewhat normal in the community. And it isn't weird. In a year or so, you'll hear people saying that Natlan was the good one. Like, for example, Snezhnaya will come out and people would just... You know, you'll just start hearing a bunch of, like, you know... Oh, I like the Natlan, it was, like, fun and whatnot, and the movement, and... All the things that are to be appreciated about Natlan will be seen in due time. Like, right now, it's too soon, and people are still... I don't know. People are way more critical about the present, I guess, than the past. Or perhaps it's the fact that you change region and you realize what you've lost only when it's gone. Getting philosophical over here. Let's talk about my shitty gameplay here. Dude, I'm playing so bad that I'm not even keeping Nilu's buff active. And like, This team doesn't even have strict rotations. I hate that these guys ungroup so much. Don't get danger resistant. The other one that got stunned. Please do not get danger res. I'm gonna cry if you do. The time is shit, but the second team is just OP, so we're just gonna clear it anyways. I ranted a little bit in this video. How is my Silali that low HP? What the fuck? I'm sorry if you guys don't appreciate the rant, but I kind of like to do that. So expect more. Like, I don't want to apologize for it, because I genuinely do like doing it. And I will be doing more. Because I want to talk about stuff. I don't just want to bore you with my Spiral Abyss clear. I wanna talk as well. Dude, this team requires so little input from me that the moment I switched to Novilette, I pressed the charge attack and I started, like, doing hand gestures with my actual hands. That's how easy this team is. Come on, man. Get frozen. Dumbass. Solitary Swanee. More like, Dead Swanee. Got him. Is my Novilette shit or not? I feel like my build is good, because there's, like, this site called Akasha Leaderboard, which has leaderboards of, like, your builds. And, like, my Novilette is, like, high on the leaderboard, I think. And it's like, oh, then my Novilette must be good. But I'm not entirely sure if it actually is. Like, I'm kind of like trusting them. Jesus, I played this horrendously. Am I? Oh my god, I don't have orbs. No, no. After a few tries and seeing how they move, I think it's just complete fucking chance. I think it's just complete chance, so there isn't much to do. If they don't group, they just don't group. Once again, a reminder that Subaru has never made a good enemy in the entire time it was there. Just wanted to remind you all, because I think more people need to know that Subaru seriously had no good enemies. Alright. Stay together, please. Stay together. Stay together. Yes. Yes. Just like that. Can I actually get a good time at first half? Because, like, I know that second team is pretty good, but I still couldn't clear before. I think I messed up the second and the first team earlier, though. Like, it wasn't just a... It wasn't just a first team fumble. It was like a both team fumble. Okay, the new waves just spawned and I just... it was a bunch of clutter on my screen. I couldn't understand where. Okay, let's try and line them up like this. That one is stunned. Oh my god, this is really good. But I messed up because I didn't have Nilu's buff anymore. Okay. I think we're good, right? I think this isn't gonna be like a terrible time, is it? Hydra res. What? Hydra? Really? Is Bloom really not doing that much damage? Is someone unbuilt in this team now, I wonder? It is being slower than I would expect it to be, considering how close they were, the enemies. Right. There. Okay. I mean, I have a minute and a half here. I can do this, right? Like, let's just do this. I should have ulted instead of using the skill. Here, catch this. I missed it. Oh well. Let the mighty be humbled. Novilette feels so cool. But I kind of got used to his gameplay a little bit. I feel like I could go back. I feel like his gameplay felt so cool when he came out. No, get frozen. Alright, there. Get to work. I am not hitting the scroll hero set on Shilonen because I think it's fine, because I think Silali is. And since it doesn't stack, you know, it kind of doesn't matter who does it, so long as I have it, right? Right? I think so, at least. Can I... Alright. Let's kill this guy. Also, like, I think it's so long as this enemy is frozen, like, it doesn't do anything. You don't decrease their res. You actually have to stun them, basically, I think. Can I get a nice melt ultimate here that just... Yeah, that just kills it. Alright, very nice.